All right, everyone ready? Gonna start.
So wait, what's the order price under?
Depends on the kid.
Right. So
Remember, there's Lucky Dip. They've got the choice of the Lucky Dip.
so they can choose either I give them a price or lucky dip.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, find space quickly. We're going to start. First of all, I actually didn't expect this many people to come. I think this has grown again from what we've had before. So thank you, everybody, for coming. I would like to, first of all the kids say thank you to your parents for bringing you to tennis each week, taking their time out. I know you guys love playing tennis, I hope. So round of applause to all the parents, first of all. It has been a bit of an up and down term in terms of the weather. So we did have a bit of a wet start, but we kind of managed to keep it together. We're lucky enough to have the indoor area to use, which is always a bonus. I know a lot of tennis clubs don't have an indoor area, so we are quite lucky there. But now we're going into summer. Hopefully we won't be indoors at all, so that's a good thing. Thank you to the coaches, Adam, David, and Adam. So round of applause to you guys. We've also got Seth, one of our new coaches, who can't be with us today. You will see a lot more of him in the near future. So he's taking his qualifications, so he'll be qualified soon as well. So you'll see a lot more of Seth. What I do want to go through before we go on to the important bit is a little bit of information about our program. We are very heavily involved in the hot shots, which is red, orange, and green. Now, just so you guys understand the hot shots program with the different types of ball, they are very, very important in terms of the size of the player and the size of the court and the racket and the lighter balls. So it's not the level. We have a high level of player playing at each stage. So we do have high level red ball players, high level orange ball players, and high level greens. Just because they're at a high level doesn't mean we progress them quickly. The idea is that each kid masters the court as best as they can. So all I want to do very quickly is give you a little bit of information about each level and what, as coaches, what we look for and what you could potentially look for in the future when you see us on court. So the first thing, if we start with the red ball, we always like to make the tennis players, the kids, look like tennis players. So when you see them on court at their ready positions, this is a super important position for a kid to be in. So they've got a nice wide athletic stance. So that's very, very important to start off with. The next thing is a split step. The split step will help you, or the kids, react quickly to any ball. So again, these things aren't for each colour, it's all round, so tennis in general. The next thing is control of the follow through in red ball. So when we look at our swings, there's 3 parts to a swing. So there's the take back, the contact point, and then the follow through. So contact point is super important. If it's a high bouncing ball, say for example, we've got a 4-year-old playing with a yellow ball and the ball's bouncing over their head, their contact point changes. So by using the correct ball, it's the appropriate contact point for that player. Okay? So the other thing we also look for is the size of the court. So at red ball, they don't really come to the net too much. So we don't work too much on volleying. It's all at the baseline going side to side. As we progress onto the orange court, obviously the court becomes a lot bigger. The kids have to cover a bigger area. So their movement now becomes a lot more important, going forwards and backwards and side to side. Okay, is everyone following me so far? So then in orange ball, you'll start to see the coaches working a lot more on volleying skills and top spin. The kids need to be able to hit top spin, which is where you get up the back of the ball. Helps control the ball as well and the size of the court. As we move on to green ball, this is a full-size court. The ball is 75% to a normal ball. So it's almost a yellow ball, but it's still green. So the kids have still got a lower bounce. but they're starting to play what we call a more all-court tennis game. So they're coming into the net, they're attacking appropriate balls, they're moving wider, they're getting pushed backwards as well, so they're in defensive positions. At this level, the kids start to learn a lot more tactical skills in terms of where they are on the court and moving the ball off the court, for example, an angle, and when to approach the net. So the skills that the kids are learning at each level are super, super important. And we just wanted to give you an idea of what we teach and why we teach it in terms of the red, orange, and green. So I hope I tried to make that as clear as I could. I know there is a few blank faces looking at me, but I try to keep it super simple. Okay. Any questions on red, orange, and green and why we do it? No, all perfect. I explained it well then. Yeah. Right. So during the winter, we ended up with 6 pennant teams, and we did quite well. We had 3 of the teams making the semi-finals, which is really, really good. And we ended up having one of our green ball teams making the grand final and winning the grand final. So if we can have Ollie, Jude, Freya, and Tommy coming up. Or yellow? Yellow, yeah, yellow. We just take, you get a ball. Is Freya not here? No. I think she's in Bali. I wish she were, very nice. Okay, round of applause to our winning green ball team. Thank you to the monkey bars as well. So if you see on your little tickets, it says monkey bars. So again, they sponsored us. So I know we got one representative here, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. I won't get you to come out and do the speech as we agreed. I have no idea where you are. But anyway, so thank you to monkey bars. So should we do the important part? So before we do the important part, we've got some individual awards. So each term we do most improved player. So we're going to have a most improved player of red, orange, and green, and 1 MVP. So this term, our red ball most improved player is Connor Hutting. Well done, Connor. Good work. Orange ball, Neymar. Well done, Neymar. Do you want the pink one? There you go. Well done, Neymar. And green ball is one of Adam's choices. So, Adam, why did you give this player most improved?
Just great attitude throughout the term. He's obviously really started to pick up good movement on the court. He's running comfortably really well. Just a great kid. So
yep.
Mason.
Mason. Can you pass us a ball? I can't reach the ball. Well done, Mason. Good work. And this term's MVP, you got the shirt. New colour for the term. We've gone with the black and the white. And this term's MVP, I hope he's here, is Oliver Chidlow. Ollie. Is he here? He's not here. Okay, I'll take the shirt. I thought he was because I saw you, and then does it fit you?
I'll make sure he gets it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all right. All right, here we go, the fun part. So I'm going to hand you over to Adam, David, and Adam.